how to play blues piano, or if you like, piano blues in one day. Now we know what Boogie Woogie is because this is the Boogie Woogie channel on YouTube. We know what Boogie Woogie is, right? So if you come over here to the right hand camera person, let's say to the left hand rather, if we're doing the chop in G, alright, this is the chop in G. If you want to do blues piano, that's the chop in G. The first thing you do is slow it down. So let's say that, or you could do it in C, but let's say I like the blues in G when it's on the piano. So if you want to play blues piano, the first thing you want to do is just play the chop. Now the chop is the basic left hand riff in Boogie Woogie piano. We've done it again and again on this channel. And if we were doing Boogie Woogie, if we were doing rock and roll, it would be, if we do it Boogie Woogie, we would just moderate it down. And if we want to do blues piano, we just slow it down even further. So the first trick is to get the chop very slowly. So that is the first way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use camera person is standing here looking slightly gormless. I'm just, you know, I'm going to still keep your
gormless?
Yeah, no, you're not. Look, I'm trying to keep you anonymous, camera person.
What are you doing for my shoe?
No, I want you to go and do that because I'm going to teach you.
What do you want me to do? I wasn't even looking at it.
All right, well look at it now, right? So put your this is. I'm going to just see if camera person. By the way, camera person, can you play the piano?
No.
No. Right. So what I want you to do is, camera person, I want you to see if you can do this. Right, now watch it because I'm only going to do it a couple of times. Do you get? Tell me when you think you've got it.
I think so.
All right, try it now. Try it slowly. 1. Keep going. And see if you can get the rhythm. See if you can get this rhythm. Da ba da 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 da. See if you can get that rhythm. Okay, you've got the notes, but now you want to get the rhythm. Dum. That's it. Da da. Slow it down. Listen. I'll do it one more time. Really concentrate. Right. Slow. Da da. That's it. Perfect. Keep going. How does that feel, camera person?
Alright. Not too bad.
Oh, I think when you start talking it stops. Okay, well done.
I can't really talk and do it.
Yes, I know. Look, well done, camera person. Look.
Why are you filming my shoe again?
I'm not filming your shoe. So camera person has started blues piano. Camera person can't play the piano really at all, but she basically did the chop there in G. So
I can play one tune that I made up.
So how does it feel playing blues piano, camera person?
Very exciting.
Do you feel like you've got the blues?
I do, yeah.
Okay, would you like
I guess that's why they call it the blues.
No, that's Elton John.
I know, we like Elton John. You played on his piano once, didn't you?
Yeah, we did down in St Pancras.
Indeed.
Down in St Pancras, Elton John, as you know, donated the piano down to St Pancras Station. We've done that on a few of our public videos. If you look at the public videos, you'll see Boogie Woogie on Elton John's piano. Type that into YouTube. So that is the first thing you do. You slow it down. And the next thing you do is, if you come over to the right hand or film the right hand, the next thing you want to do is you want to get the trill. And I'm going to do the 5th and the 7th notes and just do it like this. And firstly, I'm just going to ask you to play it in rhythm, like so. You will do it like this. You see what I'm doing? And then you can speed it up. So you're trilling, and then up to the 7th. Again, if you don't know how to trill, you can do it exactly in time. Because obviously if you do it like that, you have a certain mathematical certainty about it. Now that doesn't sound very bluesy, but it'll get you into the mood.
Sounds like a ringtone.
Yeah, it does a bit. So I'm speeding up. Hear it. Scale. Fancy things, but basically the idea is just to get that trill going. Johnny Johnson riff. Now one of the dangers of playing boogie woogie or playing blues piano or piano blues is that it's too crowded. Now I'm quite busy when I'm playing it here, but when you're actually playing the blues, you want to give it space. You know, you don't want to play too many notes, particularly if you're playing in a band. A lot of people have asked me about how do you play keyboards or piano in a band. Well, if you're playing piano blues or you're playing boogie woogie with other musicians, the first rule of thumb is don't dominate it by being over busy. It's one of the signs of an amateur, if that you're playing all over the place, busy, 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 busy. You've got to give the song space to breathe. Say that, camera person, space to breathe.
Space to breathe.
You've got to give it space to breathe. So when I'm actually doing the blues, what I'm playing here is actually quite busy, because if I stop playing it, it's going to sound a bit weird. But when you're playing it with a band, you want to kind of hold back. You don't want to be doing, you know, all up and down the keyboard and the guitarist is kind of looking at you saying, why will this guy be quiet? It's the equivalent of having a one-way conversation. Do you ever have that feeling, camera person, when the other person just keeps speaking?
Well, I do when I'm not allowed to talk, yeah.
And it's exactly the same. You want to think of that analogy when you're
trying to hint something.
When you're playing in a band. Okay, if you as a piano player are just going, the guitarist there is going, you know, when do I get a chance to speak? So see it as a conversation. That's a really good way to see it. You know, when you're playing in a band situation, or even when you're playing with a singer, that's another thing. You know, you don't want to be all busy, and it's the biggest rule of thumb, I think, for playing blues piano, or even playing piano in a band in general. You know, when you're improvising, you don't want to dominate it. There is a space for having a solo, but you also want to pull back and give it space to breathe, and give the musicians that you're playing with space to do their thing, so you're not just busy all over the place and you're not listening to anyone else. So having that, now let's go back to our blues. So right hand camera person. I'm playing the blues scale in G. Johnny Johnson style with. Space. And at its simplest, you're doing this. So if you're a beginner, just do this. I know it doesn't sound very bluesy, but if you do that for about an hour, you're going to get the hang of it, and then you can do that, and then up to the full. Yeah, just do that. And you can speed it up like that. Just a chord, and then Dr. John. Let's have a song. Go. Come on.
I wanna play the blues. I wanna play the blues.
Very good.
How I choose.
You've practiced, haven't you?
I wanna play the blues with you.
Okay, piano solo. You know, there'd probably be a guitar playing now. That's why I'm not playing. You know. Okay. Realistic. Come on, carry on. No, guitar sound. Okay, so you give the guitar time. Say piano.
Piano.
And then now it's your turn. And often you're crying, you know, you're crying in if you like, you're wailing in the right hand. You know, remember the blues is a feeling. Again, all the blues scale. Now let's quang it down, camera person, last verse.
Don't wanna play boogie, I just wanna play blues. I wanna play blues, however I don't wanna lose.
And you can just let it play, you don't have to sing over everything, camera person. Oh yeah. Last verse.
I just wanna sing.
kind of a band blues version.
Because if you actually told me about that, Dr. K, before we actually made the video.
I mean, really, we should have a
I should
guitarist
have made
and a
up
drummer,
something,
but
yes, sorry to any guitarist friends for my guitar imitation.
Camera person was doing her beatbox.
Yeah, like
so well done, camera person, for just filling in for the rest of the band. So the point is,
that's my beatbox.
The point is, when you play blues piano, the first thing is just slow it down. The second thing is do the trill, and the third thing is learn the blues scale. We've got a playlist here. I'll put it up at the end of the video. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I've got a playlist on the blues scale, because really the blues scale and how to use it. What notes do you play in the blues scale? And I'll put up a link in at the end of the video, the blues scale and how to use it, note for note, how to use the blues scale, because that's then the next step after that, and we've done about 10 videos or 15 videos on that. So I hope you found this lesson helpful on the blues piano, how to play it in one day. Remember, the blues is a feeling. It's a feeling rather than the notes.
So it's a feeling of sadness, isn't it? That's what it's called, the blues. Right. If looks could kill, yeah. Anyway, carry on.
Okay. I think I'm also going to put up a little icon for the Badass Boogie bundles, where you can download the sheet music in the Badass Boogie bundles. There's a few lessons on the blues as well. If you want if you want the sheet music printed out, the Badass Boogie bundles for all the boogie woogie lessons on this channel, just click the icon. I'll put a little icon on there. Just click on it, and you can download the sheet music in the comfort of your own home. Spread the word, share this video, click that subscribe button, and I will talk to you
very, very
soon.
Very soon.